Good morning, it's Karen from the Nested Design Company with another Chalk Couture project. If you would like more information, you can visit my blog at www.nesteddesigncompany.com or connect with me on Facebook under either my name, Karen Aber-Pluransky, or my page is the Nested Design Company or Chalk and Talk with the Nested Design Company. You can inbox me or, private message me, whatever you'd like if you have questions. If you want to take a look at the catalog and see all the gorgeous things, the web address is www.nesteddesigncompany.chalkcouture.com/store and the pound sign. But like I said, I will put all this information in the heading area of the video post, and you'll be able to get it there. I would love for you to check out the catalog, but I would especially love for you to check out the catalog, the new catalog, when it comes out in a few weeks. I'll give you a heads up on the website. Okay, today I am going to use the laundry transfer. You can see it comes in 1, 2, 3, 4 with 5 transfers, and I'm simply going to cut them apart on the cutting lines and then figure out which ones I'm going to use. I have a board that is painted gray and then waxed. It's very important that if you're going to use a surface other than a Chalk Couture surface, that you prepare it properly, because if you don't, you're going to pull all those wood fibers onto the back of your transfer, and then your transfer will be not unusable. Okay. So, let's see what we have here. Wash, dry, fold, repeat. Wash and dry. And laundry, open 24/7. I think for today I'm going to use these two. I think that would look cute. I could put help needed at the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the back of these transfers with the word back, because one side, as you may know, one side is highly glossy for the transfer to stick on, and the other side is not as glossy, and that's not the one you want to stick your transfer to. Then you're going to pull your transfer, as always, not on a diagonal, because if you pull on a diagonal, it is entirely possible to stretch your transfer out of shape. This is a new transfer, so I'm going to do what's called fuzzing it, which simply means pressing the sticky side down onto a towel or washcloth, and then pulling it off so that some of the fuzz transfers onto the transfer itself, making it a little easier to get off. Okay, now I'm going to eye this up. Now these are pressure sensitive. Sometimes I can't talk. So you want to make sure that you really give it a good press down. And again, I think I'm crooked. So I'm going to take this is actually a stencil, what do you call it? Level. And I'm going to see just how crooked I am. Oh, I'm not. That's a miracle. Okay, so the first color I'm going to use is this navy blue, which I love, love, love. It's so pretty. Again, I have all my supplies here, my popsicle sticks to stir my paste up. You want to do this every time. I have my water bath, which is simply a baking dish with water in it. I have my disinfectant wipes to clean up any messes, my spray bottle in case I have to keep things a little wet, my, what do you call it? My squeegees, which help spread the paste. So this is stirred up pretty good, and I'm just going to do laundry in this color. And as usual, the stuff goes on like butter. This is seriously the fastest craft on the face of the earth with the best result. You really can't mess this up. There's no artistic talent required, which is great because I am a crafter, not a painter, not a hand letterer. I don't do any of those things well. I basically work with, in my sign business, stencils and that kind of thing. Now, I just want to give you a little bit of a warning. There are, and I found it especially with this color. This color seems to dry quickly, and you don't want your design to dry. You want it to stay wet so that the paste doesn't stick inside these voids. So what I've decided to do is lay a paper towel over this. That's what's recommended anyway. I don't know which one to use here. I feel like I'm using the same colors over and over because, believe it or not, I don't have black. I have to order black paste. I think I'm going to go with this one, the Nantucket Blue. It's really pretty. I've used it before and I just love it. Now this is a good example of why you have to stir them. The pigment sometimes separates from the chalk a little bit, and you want to make sure that you mix it up really, really well. And you really don't have to use a whole lot of this stuff. It goes a long way. So, we're having an absolutely gorgeous summer day here. I don't know what it's like by you. My grandchildren and my daughter have all gone to the beach. It's a perfect day for it. And I wanted to fill you in on a couple things. We have new transfers coming out and a new catalog. Okay, let's see how this worked. And the stuff in it is absolutely gorgeous. And there's a lot of holiday things. So you crafters who want to make projects to sell at craft fairs. Oh, look at how good that came out. Can get started on your Halloween, Thanksgiving, you know, whatever you want to do. This stuff is so forgiving. If this didn't come out right, all I would have to do is spray it with this, wipe it off with a wet wipe, and I'd be good to go. Okay. I think I'm going to use this one and do the wash and dry in the blue and do this in the Nantucket. Now again, you want to fuzz the transfer because it's a brand new one and it'll stick really, really, really well. Okay, and this one has a little more surface. It's bigger, so I could have used a hand towel. Don't ask me how, but I got paint on this. Probably when I was painting the all my backgrounds. Let me tell you something about the surfaces. Chalk Couture has gorgeous surfaces, and in the past they were pretty pricey. They were an investment. Now the fact that you could reuse them over and over again really made up for the fact that they were so expensive. But you know, sometimes you just don't have an extra 50 bucks, 40 bucks to spend on surfaces. Now, while I would always recommend using one of their surfaces because you literally don't have to do much in the preparation area, you know, I also want you to be able to do as many of these projects as you want without, you know, having to take out a mortgage. So that was one of the issues I had. Well, mainly the only issue I had with the company. Everything else is just fabulous. The percentage that they give to their designers, which is what you are when you sign on with the company, you become a designer. There's just a lot of opportunity, a lot of potential, and you can really run this business any way that you want. If you want to, you do have a quarterly minimum of $150, which if you're making things and putting them on your Etsy shop or selling them at a craft show, you know, it's super easy to hit that minimum. If you share it with friends and family and, you know, the public, they can go to your website and order their supplies and you make 25%. If they order through you personally and you order it as stock, you make 40%. Who does that? Nobody does that. You're not limited to one way of doing things. If you want to do home parties, you do home parties. You simply, you know, pack up your stuff, bring it to someone's home. The hostess gets her percentage and maybe a transfer or surface or however you want to do it. You can set it up whatever works for you. As far as, you know, and you do your demonstration and people can order. You could make up kits and sell kits there. You know, like I said, this company has so much freedom. You can do whatever way you want. Or you don't have to do home parties at all. You could simply just, I swear I saw somebody out of the corner of my eye in my house, and I know I'm the only one here. Even my dog's outside. Where was I? Sometimes I'm like the person that's like, ooh, sparkly. It doesn't take much for me to lose track. I am so loving this stuff. Anyway, back to what I was saying. you can basically run your business the way you want to. Um, there are only two requirements. You have to have the website, and actually having the website it's $20 a month, but in order to defray the cost a little bit, the company sends you a free transfer every month. Plus you get that 40% if you take orders from other people. So it really, all things considered, you know, it's a requirement, and if you really like the products, it's just something you're going to have to do. I didn't want the website because I have a blog, but no sooner did I open the website and post a couple things on Facebook, people started wanting to sign up. So I'm really glad I did, because now I'm building a team, and as you know, that would not have happened had I not had the website. And I'm really excited about that, because someday I would like to be able to quit my job and just play with this stuff and make a ton of money doing it. So back to the options. The options are, you sign up for $99. You get a kit. Your kit comes with surfaces, chalk paste, ink, I believe ink. There might be an ink sample in there. I haven't actually seen the new one, so I'm just going by what I got in February. I know the transfers that you get will be different than the ones I got, because they change up the new sign-up transfers to go with the season, you know, whatever season you're in. So when I started, it was different than when the people under me started. Let's get this off here before it dries. All right. That, uh-oh. That is absolutely adorable. I'm just going to move this out of the way for a minute so that I can clean my transfers, which is super important. You don't want to let these sit. So anyway, you sign up for your kit. Your kit comes with $250 worth of products, so you can get started creating things right away. Anything that you buy, you get at 40% off. You do have to have the website. It's non-negotiable. But like I said, it's totally worth it, because it leaves you the possibility. People can place orders. If they place orders through there, you get 25%. If they order through you, if they take a look, decide what they want, and then call you an order, excuse me, you make 40%, which is unheard of. Sorry, I'm one of those people that can't walk and chew gum, so talking while I'm doing this and remembering everything I want to say is difficult. More on you than me. So there's that. You have the website, you have the your kit, and then you have your choice of how you want to conduct your business. You do have a $150 quarterly minimum, which works out to $50 a month, which is not much at all. And, you know, you can make that ordering products for your own craft supplies that you can sell on your website or at craft fairs. I'm going to sell the projects I make in these, well, once I'm done hanging them up all over my house. I plan on selling them in my Etsy shop, and I'm going to open a shop on my blog as well. So that's two ways you can conduct your business. You can do traditional home parties. You can simply make things and sell them at craft fairs or expos or, any other way you want to sell them online. And the last and this is the one that I really want to do, is you can hold chalk nights, which are similar to paint parties. People sign up for a project, and with the Chalk Couture, you can actually give them a choice. They don't have to do like with the paint parties where everybody paints the same picture. I hate that. They can pick their project and prepay for their supplies, and then it can be at their house or your house. I plan on doing them at my house twice a month, probably on a Wednesday night so far, but we'll see if I get in the fall, if I have more people that would be interested in a Saturday morning or afternoon, I'd be open to that also. And they come, you use my pastes, my tools, you purchase your stencil and your surface ahead of time, so there is some commitment, but as with any class, when you sign up, you commit to participating in it. And it's fun. You could get a group of your girlfriends or boyfriends or whoever you want, and everybody can sit down at a table and craft and chalk and create pretty things. And you go home with something like this. Who wouldn't want something like this? I think it's absolutely adorable. So, those are pretty much most of the options. I think I covered them all. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, you can find me on Facebook at The Nested Design Company or Chalk and Talk with The Nested Design Company, or simply search me by my name, Karen Aber-Pluransky. There is a very long, detailed blog post at www.nesteddesigncompany.com, and if you want to check out all the Chalk Couture designs, but I want to remind you, today I believe is, well, it's the Monday. What day is it? Yeah, it's June 25th. The beginning of July, the new catalog is going to come out. So I would encourage you to take a peek now and then go back in a week or so and take a look again, because you are going to be blown away. The company has come out with a bunch of new surfaces at super reasonable prices, and another whole collection of pastes, brand new ink colors. We also have ink, so you can do projects on fabric and t-shirts, and there's just so much to this company. If you want to take a look at the catalog now, go to www.nesteddesigncompany.chalkcouture.com store #, and take a peek around. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you soon.